Hey, it's pasthisprime here, and welcome back to Homeseek, where we're continuing our playthrough of survival mode. We just finished chapter 3. We're now moving into chapter 4. This is part 1. Almost lost it, but just hung in there, just pulled it back, and let's see if we can hang in there for this one as well. Alright, too good to be true. After several trips on the rafts and a short hike along the cliffs, we finish bringing our people to the new camp. The land is arable with no signs of other inhabitants. There appears to be a derelict desalination plant in the distance. There's also a small boat on the rocks we might be able to use to explore the headland. We use our past experience to set things up more efficiently than ever before. We are all exhausted, however, mentally and physically it's to be expected after all we have been through. Now, I reckon if you had a really good memory of playing through this, I think you could do this quite easily because there's no, as far as I can tell, there's no randomness to this game. It is all predefined and the same. I haven't seen anything that gives me the impression it's random. So memorization would be pretty handy. Now, we got salt water there, but this is fresh water, which is way easier to deal with. Let's do our usual. Where is the farm? There's a farm there. And there's berries there, berries there. Okay, so there's only one place for the farm. So we need water to get to there. We've also got the screws down there. Okay, so do we have a well or anything? No well. I'm glad I got to save water on that. We did save, sorry, scrap. We saved scrap on this though. Alright, so naturally I would say do this. And we need to store it. Here's the thing, if we want to clean it, I mean, if you got rid of that food there, you could put it there. Either way, you don't want to put water storage there. I think you want to put water storage down here. I mean, it's longer plumbing, but I'm just going to stray for that. Okay, let's get some food. Might have to move this. But if we put it there for now, we definitely want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of that. Now we can put more food storage over here. So we can hold off on the farm for a bit. Let's get rid of that one in case. Oh, that had water. Actually, no. I think I want to put people over here. Okay, so let me have a think. What do we got? So that sort of technically gives us some water. That gives us some food. We have 34 people, so that's only 4 houses. Right, let's get it started. See what comes up once we actually get things built. That says, oh, I was gonna say, it says not enough food. What a joke. It is if you put enough people in. Okay, we'll rebalance that at some point. Get another house going. Can't see the damn grid. It's interesting. Oh, it is cheaper because I think it was at like 450 or 500. It's like almost impossible not to waste space when you're presented with just scrap laying around everywhere. I think I'd like to leave all that for water. Now, if you do that, you're going to want power. The lone wanderer approaches. He tells us he has some information about a safe haven called Arcadia. After sharing our water, he elaborates he's discovered a tugboat a few days away along the coast. If we help him repair it, he knows a way we can make it to the island. Before he leaves, he tells us to seek him near an old lighthouse. Understood. Before we can make any drastic decisions, we need to verify the man's claim is true. It could be a trap after all. The location of the boat is some distance away, but through sending our expeditions, we will see it with our own eyes. The lighthouse, although some distance away, should be easy to find. Right, so you have to build the community center if you want the laws to pass. Okay, so people are housed, people are watered, people are fed. Where are we less likely to want? Okay, let's resume that. Though I wonder if we do this. Probably not going to get it done in time, are we? We could do the farm. I'm wondering if we're going to have to end up with this, because is this the one where the river runs dry? I have a feeling it does. Then again, maybe the power output would be a better option for us. You know what? I think, yep, I'm going to do that. All right, I need people in the research, so I'm going to can that one. Ooh, we need people in the medical too. Okay, we've got too many people doing scrap. No, I need that one gone. drop that. I don't think we have anybody sick. We'll put one in there. Right, let's get an expedition going. Now, if we want laws, we need to have a community centre right away, but we also need to do... Now, we need food distribution. You know what? Clean water is probably more important. It probably is, but I can't build it. Because somebody put this in the way. Unless I can go the other way. Nope. Okay, great. Good start. Now, if I pull this down, we lose all that food. And where else do I build it anyway? Down here. Could have, but then we can't get that berry out of the way. Bloody hell. I hate trying to place this stuff. All right, let's go straight to the apartments. Now, if I want a water mill, I reckon I'd just put it down here. Should we be worried about that screw? Maybe. We could put it there. Back it up with a windmill. Okay, don't spend any more. Okay, don't need the power right now. Not until I actually get rid of some stuff and need power. From outside, these common buildings lack any individuality, but through each broken door lies a tale of lives once lived. Almost all have things in common: beds, televisions, refrigerator systems, but it's the small differences that impact the most. Family photos in dusty frames seem to watch us as we pick through the remnants. We scrape the sand away and enter a lobby. This building used to house 100 families, stacked one on top of the other. We take the stairs, but they are blocked by rubble. There's a narrow ledge outside, a broken window, and a drain pipe leading up past the blockage. What should we do? Forge levers from scrap to remove the rubble and proceed. Take the scenic route up the pipe. No, get rid of the rubble. Oh, of course that injures us. It takes a while, but we clear enough of a gap to squeeze through. One of our party gets skewered through the thigh by a rusted metal spike. We stem the bleeding, but the wound could become infected. We exit onto a long corridor with several identical doors leading off. Almost all have been broken down. One is sealed tight. We listen closely and there is a scratching noise coming from the other side. What should we do? Ignore the sealed apartment and explore the others. Break down the sealed door. Let's break down the sealed door. We quickly grab an old red fire extinguisher to batter down the door. The smell of decay fills our nostrils as rats scatter in all directions. Covering our mouths, we enter. A family of 4 skeletons lie on the bed, an empty bottle of pills next to them. The apartment, however, has not been looted, and we find plenty of useful materials we take with us, as well as sealed bottles of water in the fridge. 300 scrap, 300 water. Satisfied we haven't missed anything, we cross the central open area. The apartment block forms a square, and in the center is a deep blue pit. We realize that people once swam here for fun. We investigate the pump room. We spend some time investigating the pump room. Okay. Okay, advanced water collector. Yep, the equipment, yep, blah, blah, blah. Okay, basically we learned how to do a water collector. Alright, you got plenty of supplies. I know somebody was injured, but... Dems the brakes. Moving on. Okay, research. So upgraded power. Still haven't done the weather station. Still haven't done the extra expedition party, which we probably still don't need at the moment. We don't have the people for it. Okay, I'm going to boost the power on all these, I think. Under our own steam. Despite having learnt of a large boat and good launching bay, some among us want to try their luck with the small boat found on the nearby rocks, if only to explore the local headland. Advise against it. The sea looks too rough, the rocks too dangerous. In either case, there's little point. The island we heard about is days away, even if it truly exists. Use the boat to explore. We choose a few strong swimmers and wait until sea looks calm. Okay, I'm going to advise against it. Mutiny, you bloody idiots. Although the new camp seems promising, others clearly have their minds set on finding Arcadia. Several citizens sneak out in the hope of glory. The currents and waves are too strong, however, and the rest of the camp are alerted to their cries. The boat breaks on the rocks. One citizen manages to climb back up the cliff. The other 2 bodies are never found. So, I'd have to look back at a previous video, but I thought that I did the other option last time. And I think we had trouble then. So it's like, okay, it doesn't matter which option you pick, you're going to have death and trouble. Which I personally find that's a little annoying and what I refer to as cheap. If you make a positive decision, it should be safe. Now, if it's random, fine, but I bet you it's not. Okay, so we're still good for people. Unless it's killed our research. No, still good. Well, we've got no one in medical. So that may be a problem. Well, we could put somebody in medical. That's easy enough to do. I need to get... Okay, hang on. Let's get the community center somewhere. Oh, that's where the pump is. The screw. We're not going to need a screw up there. Why? But there's nothing I can build up here. There's no farm. Why would I put anything up here? Other than just storage. That's a square. I'm going to put it there. Okay, so we've got that. Alright, we haven't got solar, but we've got the other two. We've got a medical. We've got some houses. We haven't done the distribution of the water distribution yet. Mainly because I haven't locked in what we're doing. I think we'll have to build the water down here, but because I'm pretty sure this will dry up, which will kill that. That's the other option. We could focus on that, but the problem is you're also going to run out of scrap if you do that, because the stupid bloody thing needs the filters. I'm just wondering if we do it in preparation. We'd have to wait for this scrap to be gone. I mean, if we keep the scrap, it doesn't make a difference, does it? Really? What does it matter? Okay, we've got one less person on the food, one less person on the water, but still good. And we've still got berries over here that we can get with a food distribution. No, food storage. Alright, the orchard. Even the word orchard sounds archaic. There's not much life here now, but once these places would have fed families, communities, many hands working to water, till, and harvest. Many mouths biting into bursting fruits, leaving stomachs round and sated. We would relish such honest, wholesome labour. The undulating turf, a sagging fence, coarse sand-blasted scrubs, and twisted, dried trees hint at what this place was. There's no sign, but one among us speaks of orchards, places where food was grown. It doesn't look very fertile anymore. We do, however, see some land which looks freshly tilled. There's a small lean-to shack with a closed door. What should we do? Force open the door using some scrap. Smash the dusty window and peer inside. Yeah, let's do that one. My brain always says the one that spends resources is the safe bet, but it's not. And again, I think this is one of these options. We would have died no matter which, or something would have happened. We waste no time grabbing the nearest rock, throwing it through the glass. Peering in, a sharp pitchfork jabs out and takes one of us through the neck. After much bleeding, screaming and shouting, 3 sorry figures exit the hut A middle-aged man, an elderly woman, and a 20-something-year-old girl. They drop to their knees. They plead for their lives, and when they realize we mean no harm, they beg for help, for food, for water, anything we might spare. Oh, that'd be all our food. Are you kidding me? Have you just killed one of our people? Now, I'm pretty sure if we had smashed the door down, we still would have got killed. I can't even blame them though, because we could have been bandits. If there's to be hope for humanity, it must start here now with us. Grateful, the people thank us. They offer to join our community and bring with them their farming tools and agricultural know-how. That's good. We explore the orchard, pick through the shrubs, and examine brittle branches, taking notes of what we see. Takes a short time, but make our way back to the hole in the fence. Okay, we probably should come back. Bring these extra people with us. Plus, they've got no food left now. Advanced farm uses power for more efficient conversion of contaminated poor or clean water to food. Man, I forget half this stuff is even there. There's a zoo. No, go back. So we got the advanced farm now. Advanced water collector. A lot of good stuff. Okay, I'm going to skip the solar one at the moment because I never bloody use it. No, let's do the advanced farm. It's amazing. I thought when I started this that I was going to get through all the research quickly, get all the advanced stuff, get all the extra bonuses, and then it's like, because they trickle feed them to you, but the chapters are so quick, you don't get to. A few citizens are reporting fevers. Could this be connected to the fatigue we've been experiencing? We hope there is no virus in camp. Let's keep the bigger picture in mind. Verifying the boat's existence should still be our main goal. If we happen across a hospital in the meantime, then all the better. Refocus. We should refocus our expeditions to find a hospital and put our citizens' mind at ease. Fever pitch quest will commence. Fine, refocus. I don't know exactly how we do that. Oh, we haven't got anybody in there. Need some laws, people. Where should I take somebody from? Oh, I really don't want to take it out of research. How do we not have... Wait, where did... Oh, scrap pile. That one's about to go too. Okay, hang on. What's the most important one? Right, scrap. It's not raining. Oh, increased by 2 hours. That's pretty handy. You know what, though? I'm worried we're going to get a heat wave. Well, well. And that one's gone too. Okay, hold on. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I can do that. Still not liking the layout of this stuff. Okay, we need to build a food storage somewhere. Probably there. To get those berries. Hang on, I've got no scrap coming in. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, so you're going to want to take that into there. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not working for me. It's a real pity. Okay, I wish I hadn't built that. I haven't got any expeditions going. Okay, take them off there. Okay, that works. Should we empty that first, though? I'd say nobody can take from there. How are we going to find a hospital? Okay, the zoo. This place is among the most surreal we've found, full of the bones of 100 different beasts as extinct and alien to us. As the dinosaurs must have seemed to our ancestors, the skeletons range from the tiny to the monstrous, and it's chilling to think that all manner of creatures used to share the earth with us. Perhaps they deserve to be here more than we do. The faded colours hint that this was once a happy place rather than the graveyard it's become. We lower our heads in the sandstorm and advance towards the huge gates we could see just moments ago. Suddenly, two monstrous creatures rear over us. We freeze before realizing they are just statues and form part of the zoo's entrance. We leap the turnstiles. A sign directs us as if we are tourists. In a sense, we are tourists of the wasteland. Head left to the kid zone, head right to the aviary. We are curious as to what the word means. I'm going to the kid zone. Can't remember what I went to last time, but that's what we're doing. Okay, the paths join up. Oh, hang on. Where do we go? To follow a rickety wooden path and explore the kid zone. An old play park awaits us, rusted swings creak in the wind. There appears to be a small farm area, and we make notes of how the animals were fed. We take time to salvage what we can from the park, 250 scrap. The paths join up in a central plaza, a sign saying rainforest catches our attention. Our mouths go dry at the sound of the word. We hurry on but do not find what we had hoped. We enter a huge enclosure that must cross a rope bridge to proceed. There's a deep gorge below where water once flowed, but now just dusty rock awaits. What should we do? Reinforce the bridge with scrap. Send the lattice member across to test it. We have a bad feeling about this. Turn back. Yeah, reinforce with scrap. We have a dust storm coming. Okay, it groans and sways but holds under our weight. We cross one by one and explore the dry, dead rainforest. The plaque tells us that the warm, wet weather allowed life to thrive. We examine the bones. Some of the skeletons look strangely human-like. We end up in something called an aquarium. It's empty now, but skeletons the size of old burnt-out buses lie at rest. It's terrifying to imagine such creatures sharing the world with us. We take some time to examine all the information boards with pictures and descriptions. Okay, we got the advanced farm done. Let's do the advanced water collector. Okay, so we're still good for stuff. Okay, this has still got a little bit of food in it. This place is a morbid museum, but it can teach us much if we have the time to study. It is curious how ancestors used these living animals as a means of education. Extra management law slot. Okay, still good for supplies. Oh, hospital. Get on over there. Hurry up about it. A couple of people sick. Have we got people? Okay, we could probably do... Definitely another person in there. Let's apply some more laws. Hang on. Yeah, let's do the scrap one. Situation diffused. A group of strangers enters the camp begging for refuge. One of them has climbed our water tower and claims to have explosives strapped to him. Another of the newcomers talks him down. His honourable deed, coupled with the desperate lengths they were willing to go to, make it impossible for us to refuse them. We put them to work immediately. 8 people. We are 1 house short, which is total rubbish. This game needs to fix the damn math. I have 10 people per house. I have 4 houses, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless I'm an idiot, that's 40 people. We have 39. Yet it says we don't have enough houses. So I have to go and waste resources building a house for nothing. How does this fit? Hang on. If you had one there, it stops there, so it doesn't look right. But that must have sunk in a bit. Let's waste the scrap, people. More food, please. Water is just okay. I mean, we could obviously boost the water. And we still need to fix up this damn thing. That food's not gone. Are people not eating? What are they doing? Alright, hospital. Entire building once full of trained medics and technology designed to save lives and cure illnesses is a far cry from the makeshift facilities we've been relying on. Still, what we can harvest or learn from these places will help us develop our own techniques. We've seen a lot of evidence of our ancestors' destructive side. It's encouraging to see how some dedicated their lives to helping people. The way ahead leaves us through a large stretch of soil that seems to be growing a few small plants, despite the dry and barren environment. None of the foliage seems edible, still our spirits are somewhat lifted by the signs of life, meagre though as they are. What should we do? Investigate the patch of soil that seems to be fostering the plants. Interesting, but not worth us lingering here. No, investigate. Why would you not investigate? Buried not far underneath the surface, we find dozens of partially decomposed human corpses, bones and rotting flesh, half-turned composted. The way the earth is fertilized by human decay seems particularly poignant to us, and we can't help but wonder if a similar fate will be required of us all before the planet can finally heal. We take some valuables from the corpses before moving on. For a relic of the old world, the hospital appears to still be in relatively good condition. In the darkness inside, we spot some medical machinery that we might be able to salvage for scrap. Blocking our path in the dark halls are multiple fallen cabinets, broken bottles, and open refrigerated machines, all labelled with the warning, Biohazard in big letters. What should we do? Cross the obstacle and salvage the machinery for scrap. We've suffered enough from the leftover poisons of the old world. Avoid these hallways. Yes. Okay, we navigate elsewhere through the hospital, the potential scrap seeming promising, but it's not worth the danger. Reaching the highest level within the hospital building, we find that it seems dedicated to something other than healthcare. Old documents about various scientific findings are kept there, and there seems to be a special operating room with seats for observation. We take some time studying the scientific methods of the old world. Okay, somebody died. Contaminated food. Yeah, we need to get the food fixed. Okay, well, we did that. Alright, yep, we got the Advanced Medical Center. Off to the D-cell plant with you. All right, what are we researching? Advanced water collector. That's fine. We will switch over to that. I don't know. Is that low enough? What do we got? We got 2K there. Okay, I'm thinking... Let's just get rid of that. Let's see what we can do here. Now... If I put you there... You then feed into that. It's not going to allow us to do a water distribution. This is really not great placement. Bloody hell. It's a horrible layout. There's just nothing I can do. I mean, at least I can get a tank in there. I don't know. What are you going to do? That needs to go to there. And then eventually we could feed that to the farm. But you just can't fit in one of these. Now, if I put it there, it's going to cost a lot. Yeah, okay. Let's get some more scrap coming in. Okay, that'll all get built. We're gonna have to switch all our people around once this is all built. Okay, so I'm still not going to do the food. But what we are going to do, We're going to drop that. I'm not sure of the power yet. Okay, we've still got some E's and some R's. We've got an R and 2 E's. Yeah. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Can you just put them all in? Hang on. I should have done that ages ago. Why did I not think of that? You fool. Okay, we're not collecting enough water there. Anyway, we'll have to finish that in the next video because we have run out of time. Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. Do you struggle like I do with the placement of things? You know, just these stupid little gaps and stuff that they just put everywhere that just doesn't make it very practical to put these huge buildings around, especially with all these tanks having to go in and stuff. Do you get frustrated like I do trying to find the right placement of everything? Do you also have the bug with the housing? Let me know your thoughts on that, because now we've got way too much housing. Very annoying. And we've got sick people, but you know, what are you going to do? Let me know your thoughts, opinions on all that. I read all the comments, answer every comment as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.